The Philippine Embassy in Washington, D.C. joins the country in celebrating the 124th anniversary of the proclamation of Philippine independence. It has been more than 2 years since we last celebrated our Independence Day together. This year, we are proud to present the 2022 Independence Day concert entitled Himig ng Kalayaan, a celebration of Filipino excellence and heritage, brought to you by the Filipino Channel in cooperation with the Philippine Embassy. It will be a night of music celebrating our Filipino Bayanihan spirit on June 12, 2022 at the Dar Constitution Hall in Washington, D.C. Gates open at 6 p.m., so we invite your family and everyone and your friends and be serenaded by our very own concert king, Martin Rivera, Asia's Nightingale, Lani Miscalucha, and the Broadway Barkada from New York. Be proud of our heritage and let's celebrate. Magkita-kita tayo lahat.
A night full of pride and music. TFC, with the cooperation of the Philippine Embassy in Washington, D.C., present Himig ng Kalayaan, celebrating Filipino excellence and heritage. With Broadway Barkada, Lani Misalucha, Martin Rivera. On June 12, 2022 at Dar Constitution Hall, Washington, D.C. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. TFC, with the cooperation of the Philippine Embassy in Washington, D.C., present Himig ng Kalayaan, celebrating Filipino excellence and heritage. Visit mytfc.com/Himig ng Kalayaan for more details.
It's the ultimate guide to anything Filipino in Las Vegas. This is the Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide radio show on PHLV Radio.
All right, good evening and welcome to the Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide radio show here on PHLV Radio. I'm your host, Gilbert Glorioso, and my partners Bernie Benito and Lonnie Andal is here somewhere in Las Vegas. Lonnie is up to date. She's doing good, and yeah, I hope she gets better, okay? So we want to get her back here on the show. But tonight, I want to introduce you to our new host. She's going to be hosting our show, Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide radio show. She's also in the community a lot. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and introduce you to our host for tonight, and of course, going forward, Miss Weng Lazandra. Good evening.
Good evening, Kuya Jay. Good
Kuya
evening,
G.
everyone. Jay.
How you doing, Weng?
I'm good. I'm excited. Yeah.
Okay, I can hardly hear you.
Yes.
You're good?
I'm good.
Awesome. Well, welcome to the Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide radio show here on PHLV Radio. And of course, like I was saying earlier, you're well known in the community, of course.
Yeah.
But here on LVFRG, we want to go ahead and talk to you a little about what you do, of course, here on dito sa Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind me asking, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm new in Las Vegas. I'm based, working, and my residence in the Philippines. I've been here now for a year because of my daughter, and I'm helping. I like volunteering jobs, so that's why you can see me in mostly of the community events. So my name is Weng Lazandra. You can follow me on my social media account. Hi.
All right. So Weng, yes. So being that it's your first time here on the Resource Guide, of course, we have some special guests in-house right now. I'm going to go ahead and give you the mic and go ahead and introduce our guests for this evening.
Yes, I'm honored. It's my first hosting job at Las Vegas Resorts Guide, and I have my friend Mark, Harrison, and Jessica.
Hi.
Hi, good evening.
Hey, everybody.
How are you?
Doing good.
We're great, thank you.
It's nice and hot in Vegas, isn't it?
Very hot and big.
It's just May, and I was just telling a friend of mine, I was like, wow. It's kind of it's hot, too early to be hot. I mean, usually it's on June and July.
True.
It's a great honor to be here.
Thank you so much for coming with us tonight. Yes, Ms. Wang. All right. Yes. So yeah, we know that being here at the Resource Guide, we want to go ahead and have you let us know what business that you guys have out here in Las Vegas. If you want to go ahead and let us know a little about you and a little about your business? Yes.
Absolutely. So I'm Mark Harrison, and this is my wife, Jessica Harrison.
Hello.
And we have two different businesses. The first one is Ready Flood Restoration. So if your home or business has become flooded from like a broken pipe such as that, we have the machinery to dry that up, and we bill the insurance directly. And I pride myself on educating my customers about the drying process and the insurance process. So it's quite dramatic when you walk into one of those floods.
Right.
That's what we do.
Cool. And then you said you had another.
Yes. So I never thought I'd be doing this, but we created, a partner and I, we created a software program. So the contractors, whether within this industry or any other industry, construction related, can go in and do their estimating and invoicing right from the field. Thousands of line items. You can do all your charges right from your laptop or tablet. And there's a lot of features within that. So I've become friends with a lot of our subscribers, and we put a lot of hard work into that. Ready Flood Restoration, that's been with me over 30 years.
Over 30 years.
Yeah, and then when my wife first came in from the Philippines, it was quite dramatic. She's
well, let's talk about a little about the history of course, the both of you. I mean, you're married to a Filipina, of course. What part of the Philippines are you from?
Cebu.
Cebu.
Yeah.
How do you say? Maayong buntag.
Yes.
Of course. So you both met over there in the Philippines, or?
Basically, I had a friend of mine that said, "Hey, would you like to meet a Filipino girl?" And I'd never thought about it, but I thought very quickly, yes, I would like to meet a Filipino girl. So,
okay,
it took off from that point.
Yes. Yes. So, how long have you guys been here in Vegas?
Since the business 2012. So
yes,
since 2012.
Since 2012.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and the restoration business is a business that a lot of business owners and of course homeowners. This is like a restoration project. Like for instance, if your pipe goes, plumbing or electrical or anything like that.
Or in the rare occurrence that there's rain here in the desert, then but all of the above, yes. And then we'll come in with the machinery and the know-how to make it right again. So.
Okay. So, yes, Wing. It's okay. Yeah, no. So Wang's friends with you guys. So you guys have been friends for a while. Of course, Wang is in the real estate, Philippine real estate.
Yes.
Yeah. So she does that, and of course, she's out here marketing for
Vistaland.
Vistaland.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, if you guys traded business too.
Yeah, they're looking.
I still have to talk to her about that one for the real estate part.
They're looking about it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, but for your for the project that you have, is there a website that they can reach? Like for instance, if they wanted to go ahead and contact you if they have any problems, of course. On
yes, it's readyfloodrestoration.com.
readyfloodrestoration.com.
Yes.
Okay, and then that's local here,
702-591-8889.
All right. Yeah. So, other than that, I mean, have you been to the Filipino festivals here in Las Vegas too? Like the last one that just happened this past weekend, where it was a hot weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were not able to make that one, but I certainly was at a festival in the Philippines, which was really amazing.
The Sinulog.
Yes, the
Sinulog in Cebu.
And here too, in Las Vegas.
There's a Sinulog festival here too.
Yes, every January.
Every January. I think that one is that Doc. I forgot his name. He's also from Cebu.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't know. Kuya, you remember?
Doc GP?
Doc.
I forgot his name, but he's a doctor.
J10.
Yeah.
So Doc J10. Hello. Shout out to Doc J10. He's actually from Cebu. So I think he's part of that too.
Yes.
Sinulog Festival.
Yes.
Yeah. So other than that, I mean, that website that you were talking about, because that's a different company that you're doing, right? So you have partners on that one?
Ready Flood Restoration is our company solely. And
Okay.
and then the estimating software, I have a partner,
Okay.
John Bushnell.
And that estimating software, is that just geared towards the business that you're doing, or can you use it for other
You can use
businesses?
it for so many other, fire, flood, mold, cleaning,
Construction.
just about construction.
Anything
type,
construction?
Yeah, any type of a business that would use line items, you can use this program, and I'm very proud of it. We've put 9 hard years into this, and we just released our third completely rebuilt from the ground up version. I'm very proud of it. A lot went into it.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I mean, it sounds like a software that that many business owners, small business owners, of course, they can use it. It'll put everything together or organize their book of business, basically.
Yes.
That's what it sounds like.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds interesting.
You can run a whole business out in the field.
So
Yeah.
now you're making me, because I'm a sales guy.
So,
Yeah, I'm a sales guy,
yeah.
so that sounds appealing. So that's why I was like, okay.
It is. So
And
Mark,
John Bushnell, he's married with a Filipino as well.
So the other partner
Other
for
Yes.
For the
for the
second-
software?
For the
For the
software
software.
program, yes.
Awesome. And that software has been around for
9 years.
About 9 years. We just released our third version
Version.
of it, completely, like I said, rebuilt. So it's,
Okay, because there is a lot of business owners that actually watch the show, and especially sole proprietor business owners that they're looking for other ways to manage their business. So, is there a number that they can call or a website they can check out so that they can avail your service on that one?
yeah. For
Yes.
the secondary business, the software would be APP. In other words, app. Everything's app now.
Yes.
app.restorationeis.com. So that business, the software goes hand in hand with my Ready Flood Restoration business, where if there's a flood, we do all the dry out. So I have a unique perspective, I would say. As a contractor, I know what contractors are looking for. I know what they go through. There's a lot of different dynamics that happen when you're out at a flood. A lot go on. So I put my heart into it. My wife's been part of this. She's amazing. She's part of both businesses since the get-go, and I'm blessed.
question
That's
Mark.
awesome.
Is it available only in Las Vegas or is it nationwide?
The software is nationwide, and then eventually we want to bring it into Australia and England and
Wow.
and
Canada.
Canada. So I do not like parameters. I like freedom. So
yes.
a lot of software out there is you can't do this, you can't do that. And the other thing is a lot of software out there, and not just for this industry, but pretty much any industry, is that the software is not intuitive. It's not easy to understand.
Right.
So there's tremendous amounts of engineering that's in the back end of the software to make the front end understandable and easy to use.
Correct.
So and I've never done this before, but doing flood work is one thing, but creating software, I don't write the code.
It's totally different.
It's totally different. And
You're talking about going from hands-on to like being on just the computer at home, putting
Right.
everything together.
yes.
Yeah, so
It's-
I understand totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been an adventure.
Yeah, and this business, the restoration business, is actually an awesome business. Insurance is involved, and not that much cash. Yeah, so mostly insurance, home insurance,
Yes.
pays for most of the
Yes,
Yeah,
that'd be
most of
correct.
it.
We're dealing with insurance company.
insurance companies.
Yes.
Not a lot of homeowners know about this. I mean, some of them don't avail this kind of home insurance. So they're like, okay, so what do we do? So now they start calling their friends. Do you know somebody? That's why you're here today at the Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide Radio Show, so you can you can share your business. And like I said, being here in Las Vegas, when you're here, my gosh, you'll get calls because they're looking for somebody like you.
Yes.
Just like your app, it got me interested, right?
Thank you.
The app is interesting, but 9 years in the making is a long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll test you. It'll bring you to new levels of understanding and how to react and not react. There's a lot to it.
Yeah.
You mind me asking, where you originally from?
Originally from Los Angeles, but I've been here in Vegas over 30 years.
Wow, it's a long time too.
Yeah, so it's been good for me here in Las Vegas.
Over 30 years. And in that industry that you're in right now, you've been in it for...
about 30 years as well.
Okay. So before you started your own business, you actually started with another a business that's in that field.
Yes, like
Exactly.
a subcontract.
Yes, exactly correct. Yeah, I was doing carpet cleaning for many years, and I saw people that were doing the flood work, and I was impressed. And the type of carpet cleaning is a natural transference to doing flood work. And I remember looking at people that were in this business, and thinking, I can do that. They have information that I don't have, so I need to educate myself. I have to believe in myself and go for it and let nothing stop me. So some of those fundamentals that we've grown up with, never give up, do something that you like to do, all those things still ring true. And that's what helped me get through. And especially Jessica. She's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she part of? Is she admin on your business, on the business that you guys have, or she does all the
around.
scheduling and everything?
I do all around.
She's all around.
She does all around, and troubleshooting. With the software,
the back end.
scheduling. Primarily what I do is I'll speak to potential new subscribers and explain to them how the software works. And it ends up being where I'm consulting them how to run their businesses, which I enjoy. I go the extra mile, and I just want to be old school.
Yes.
I want to roll up my sleeves, and I want to be super friendly, and I want to be helpful, and I want people to be comfortable.
You just got to be honest too.
Yeah,
So
that's
if it's
it.
something like, for instance, a stain on a carpet, for instance, you got to tell them. You're not going to be able to do it by just the hot water. You're going to have to use chemicals. Because out here in Vegas, they don't say nothing. By the time it says $10 a room, but everything adds on.
Yeah.
By the time he leaves the house, it was like $60 for that one room.
It's so
And
true.
it starts with 10.
Right? It starts at 10.
When I was doing that business, the carpet cleaning business many years ago, I did not make as much money as I could have because I was just honest. I didn't want to.
Right.
I just couldn't do it. I just didn't feel comfortable to start tacking on and do all that stuff. But flood restoration has been fantastic.
Yeah.
It brought us to a new level.
And you don't have to ask the homeowner. You just do it because it's
Yes.
like required. They're going to be inspected no matter what.
Yes.
There's an inspection in between. So
Yes.
Yes, the
Yes.
insurance company will send out a field adjuster. Usually, in the times of the pandemic, it was kind of 50% there for a while, where they didn't want to send somebody out there. But again, I educate the clients on how everything goes. You keep your customers in the loop, and then they feel a lot more comfortable as far as what's going to be done. If you just go in there like gangbusters and you don't tell your client what you're doing, it's not fun for them. So education is the key for customers to have faith in your services. So, and that I've always done it that way.
awesome.
Awesome. Mark, do you have any plan of expanding your business in the Philippines?
Probably the software.
I always keep the door open because my heart is in the Philippines as well. And if we can help to put people to work, that's something dear to my heart. So you never know. We have other businesses going in the Philippines right now, and we try to keep people busy because we all go up together.
Yes, that's awesome.
Cool.
Cool.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just like, I'm trying. I'm listening. Actually, it's like, oh, what should I do next? relax. But
No, just relax.
Yeah, I'm just relaxing right now.
Yeah, you're with your friends.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
with my
this is the best
friends.
thing about it
Yes.
is because you're here with people that you know.
Yes.
Yeah, so
And I have friends who's like, oh,
and can
they're-
you tell us a little about something how you met them or
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So,
yeah.
we met last March. So
19, March 19.
March 19 at Santa Fe Station. You
Yes.
know, I'm very active in a Filipino community event. So I'm one of the volunteering people at the Philippine Embassy consular outreach, and Jessica is doing her dual citizenship.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's where you met.
And then they asked me if the person there is Miss Ruby Rodriguez. And
I asked her.
And she asked me like, oh, she looked like an actress. And said like, and then after that, she's with someone else who they speak Bisaya. Tama lagi ko, day. Ano lagi na sila, day? So, and then we become friends. Like, we're sisters now.
Who is it? Yeah.
First we talk like Tagalog, and
Right.
then she told me, "Oh, you're Bisaya, or Bisaya." So that's where we started. Like we're just like laughing, taking a picture, and then we became friends on Facebook.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how the just Wing Lazandra, you can who is it's not that hard to become friends with Wing.
Exactly.
She's awesome.
So this is the
Yeah.
reason why I invited her to help to help out here Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide Radio Show, because there's a lot of things going on here right now in Vegas. Back to back, this coming June we have the Filipino Independence Day. I don't know if you're going to be joining that.
Yes.
But it's a motorcade that's going to be over there at
Yeah.
Seafood City. You got to be there at 8:00.
They will be
Not
joining.
Filipino time, but 8:00.
No, they will be joining Kuya Ruel already from Hi Kuya Ruel.
The Cavite.
Yes, so if you could go ahead and
Cavite.
plug that, the Filipino Independence Day for June 12.
Yes, hi guys. I'd like to invite everyone for the Philippine Independence Day on June 12. So, nandyan yung details. And also, Mark and Jessica will be joining me in our gala night on
Yay.
June 5th at Santa Fe Station naman yun. So, yeah, I still have tickets with me, guys. So, join us and experience the Independence Day. So,
yeah. So-
actually, Kuya, it's also my first time, and what I heard is there's lots of people. Like we're expecting around 500 plus or 700 people
For which one, the Heritage?
for the Heritage Day.
Okay, so yeah,
Yes.
that's up on the screen right now. It's the
Yes.
Philippine Heritage Night. Okay, I don't know if I can read that. I can't read
Yes, that is in Santa Fe.
Santa Fe Station.
Yes.
Okay, Santa Fe Station.
June-
That's Sunday, June 5th.
Yes.
From 6 to 10 p.m. So for
Yes.
more tickets, contact. Okay.
Kuya Ruel.
Is that Ruel Rodriguez? That's
Yes.
725-254-4633. Okay. And of course, we have Gloria Kawili at 202-257-4314, Luz Micabalo at 702-375-7874, and Doji Carrillo,
Yes.
725-465-0012. That's the Philippine Heritage Night. Okay, on
Yes,
June
and
5th.
they can also message me. So
They can also message.
Yeah.
Yes, Wayne
Yes.
Lazandra at.
at Facebook.com.
Okay. Wayne Lazandra.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
message me and I can assist you guys. Yeah, I still have
Awesome.
tickets with me too.
She has tickets. Okay.
Yes.
And then other events that's going on as far as the Filipino Independence Day, and of course there's concerts going on here. So this is the reason why we have Weng here. So
Yes.
Weng is going to be helping us over here at Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide Radio Show. Thank you so much, Weng.
Yes.
Of course. And
Thank
of
you
course,
for having me.
want to go ahead and thank our guests for tonight.
I'd like to thank Mark and Jessica for being my first guest in my show. So yeah, thank you. And I would like to greet Scarlett Lupe Piccolo 7th birthday. So I was at their house earlier to celebrate her birthday. Happy birthday, Beba!
All right.
So yeah.
And once again, let's go ahead and plug in your information so that they can, our listeners, our watchers can get a hold of you or ask more information. The email address or website and phone number. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. ReadyFloodRestoration.com, and it's spelled ready, R-E-A-D-Y, like you're ready to go, ReadyFloodRestoration.com, and then the phone number 702-8889.
591-889.
Oh, I missed that.
All right.
I'm on the radio here. Okay. Yeah, 702-591-8889.
All right.
We put different number there on the website.
Oh, that's the tracking number.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the tracking number from our marketing.
It's okay. Either way, it'll get
Either
to
way,
you.
as long as
Yes.
but as long as it's a water restoration, if you have any problems with your house, you get floods or anything like that, please contact Ready
Yes.
Flood
Restoration.
Restoration.
And we are 24/7 emergency.
Well, we
service.
live in a 24/7 city,
Exactly.
so at 3:00 in the morning, you hear the water not shutting off, and you
Yes.
see a flood when you walk out of your bedroom.
Already flood restoration.
That's it. So how does it work? I mean, do you guys can contact the insurance, or do you? How does is it okay if we can just run through how the process of doing this your service?
Absolutely. The first thing to do is to make sure that everyone is safe and there's no electrical cords in the water. That's very, very important. And then, of course, that the water's shut off. If the water's not shut off, many times I take care of that, or a plumber will. And then I'll assess the situation and start extracting usually, or do some contents manipulation, move certain items that need to be moved. Normally, I like to get right to it and start extracting water. And then start protecting items, delicate items, and then finally in the final stage, setting up drying equipment. So I take my job very, very seriously. We treat everyone with total respect. Old school method. It's how I live and breathe, and I want people to be comfortable. And it's just important to me. It's not just the money. It's service. It's helping people. We go over there, we literally rescue people from a terrible situation. There's a lot of dynamics that can happen. Psychologically, somebody's domicile, their castle is a mess. So there's a lot going on mentally, and there's a lot going on with the water. There's a lot to do. So I wear many hats, and I have to figure out what's the best way to make this go smoother. Every single job is so different, the dynamics as far as people and the job itself. And then there's the insurance company. So I am the advocate for the policy holder because we're in the same boat. The insurance company, they want to make their money. I'm going to help the policy holder, which is also helping myself. So I go the extra mile, and it's the only way to go. You measure twice, cut once, as they say. Just do it right. You don't have to look over your shoulder. Just do things the right way.
Exactly.
And life will go a lot easier. And I love what I do. And then when my wife goes with me on occasion, I'm even happier. She's awesome. And
right. It's your inspiration.
She really is. I'm telling you, Jessica, when our daughter was like 3 months old on up, we have a car seat that's in our big 15-foot box truck.
Wow.
And Jessica literally would take equipment out of the back of the truck and then bring it to the front door, but she'd be looking to make sure our baby's okay, And so that's a real family business. So my kids grew up in this.
How many kids? How many kids do you have?
Two kids.
2 kids?
Yeah.
11 and 5.
Wow. And they're with the business too.
They're with the
No, it's
business.
our
And
business.
my daughter's helped pick up some of the machines, and it's a family affair.
That's nice.
It's what puts food on the table, and we take it very seriously. And then, of course, the software is the secondary business, and then our family back home in the Philippines, different things that we're doing back there with the farm and different things as well. So there's a lot on our plate that we're watching over. But as I said earlier, we all go up together, and that's the way it should be. And we should treat each other well and
Family,
show
yeah.
respect.
Awesome. Family's key.
Yes.
Of course, you want to go ahead and say hello to
To your kids, say
kids
hi.
and kids and
Hi,
Family.
Janae. Hi, Janae and Landon. I love you. We love you.
Hi, Janae. I love you. Hi, Landon. I love you so much.
And hi to my family in the Philippines, especially in Cebu and Negros. My dad, my brothers and sisters.
I love you, Papa.
Everyone.
awesome.
Very
Cool.
sweet.
Very sweet. My gosh, I haven't even been to Cebu yet.
You have
I had to go to Cebu.
Let's go. Let's go Cebu.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's go Cebu.
All right. So did you want to plug anything about anything else that you guys are going to be having? You have any other activities going on until the next quarter of the year, or?
The activities that's on my mind is advertising and getting those jobs to come in.
That's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
that's
in
an
the right
everyday
place.
thing. So
Yeah, I think we're
it's
in
just
the right
every-
place.
Yes.
Yes, you are in the right
If
place.
you want to learn tolerance in life,
Yeah, that's another show.
Another episode.
We'll have a paid show for that one,
Yes, yeah.
right?
but
Yeah.
we are blessed, and since Jessica came into my life, and again, she's part of the business. So
That's awesome. What was that? Hold on for a minute. You got a box of Kleenex back there?
Yeah.
she said, "Honey, don't say that. Don't say this."
It's real. At least people can see that this is not a scripted. This is not a scripted interview. This is real. It's the real.
Yes.
And nowadays, it's hard because like I said, we're real. And we want to know about your business. And thank you so much for sharing your business. And of course, thank you so much, Wang, for inviting them.
Thank
of course.
you, Wang.
Yes,
We love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for taking your time and be my first.
You're a sweetheart,
Yes.
and we are honored.
Yes, we're
Absolutely.
Thank you.
With the radio show too, PHLV. I wish the radio station great success and good health and happiness and prosperity.
Thank you so much. Likewise to you. Thank you so
you.
much. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank you so much for coming
Thank you
out.
very much.
Miss Wang, go ahead and plug in what you do. Of course, everybody needs to know what Wang Lazandra does out here.
Yes.
What does she do other than the Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide?
Yes, guys.
Vista?
So I am a marketing director for Vista Land. So Vista Land is the biggest builder in the Philippines. So you guys, I know lots of our kababayan wanted to go back right now because of the new president. So message me for your second home or investment. Yeah, and that's another episode that I will plug my project. So. And I would like to say hi to my kids who is watching, Diane and Desiree now in Cavite. And my family, my parents in Davao. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Of course, Volume 4 of the Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide is on effect right now. So we are collecting advertisements for 2023. So contact me at 702-944-7620. Or you can go ahead and email us at lasvegasfrg@gmail.com. Or dito sa PHLV Radio, dito sa info@phlvradio.com. And of course, you can watch us on Facebook, YouTube, Amazon Fire TV, and later on you can hear us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn, and Streama. Don't forget to download the PHLV Radio app on your Android and Apple phone. Type in PH for Philippines, LV for Las Vegas Radio, and you'll hear what's going on. And of course, the PHLVradio.com website. Marami kaming mga shows dito sa PHLV Radio, so go and check it out. There's over 40 shows here on PHLV Radio. Once again, it's Kuya G, Kate Gilbert, and of course, Ate Weng, Lazandra, and of course, our guest for tonight. Thank you so much from Las Vegas. The Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide radio show here on PHLV Radio. We'll be with you again next week. Take care. Bye for now.
The Las Vegas Filipino Resource Guide is a vital tool and a helpful media outlet for business enterprises to connect and to reach out to Filipino American consumers. For more information, go to www.lasvegasfrg.com or you can email at lasvegasfrg@gmail.com.
A night full of pride and music. TFC, with the cooperation of the Philippine Embassy in Washington, D.C., present Himig ng Kalayaan, celebrating Filipino excellence and heritage. With Broadway Barkada, Lani Misalucha, Martin Rivera. On June 12, 2022, at Dar Constitution Hall, Washington, D.C. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. TFC, with the cooperation of the Philippine Embassy in Washington, D.C., present Himig ng Kalayaan, celebrating Filipino excellence and heritage. Visit mytfc.com/Himig ng Kalayaan for more details.